everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. So today I'm going to do a really quick eye look with the Wet n Wild California Roll palette. It's a 6-pan palette. It is limited edition. I got mine at Walgreens. So I hauled this last week actually, and I'll link the haul and everything below. But a few of you wanted to see a look using this because this isn't like an everyday neutral eyeshadow palette. So I wanted to do something fun and colorful just because it's Easter and the flowers are blooming and kids are going on Easter egg hunts and coloring Easter eggs and wearing floral and coral and all of that fun stuff. Actually, let me show you my cute skirt that I'm wearing. I got this at Target and it's a maxi skirt, but I have it pulled up really high. But isn't that adorable? I don't know, I always wear my maxi skirts up really high as opposed to on my waist. But yeah, so I am loving corals. I'm loving this really pretty green shade. And I figured what better day to do this tutorial, this kind of more colorful, springy look than today. So I'm going to do this as a talk through. I hope you guys enjoy it and let's get started. Legitimately, I feel like every single airplane is driving over my house right this instant. It's crazy. We live by an airport, so it's kind of tricky like that. So I went ahead and, well, you see, I already have this eye done. I always think it's funny whenever we get on here with one eye done, but I primed my eye with the Mika Beauty eye primer, and then I set it with just my everyday, it's a Makeup Forever Artist shadow. This is M530. I use it every day to set my base, you know, for my eyes. Every day. I love that one. Okay, if you don't have that one, Wet n Wild's Brulee is just as good. Okay, let's get started with this other eye. And I'm going to use the middle shade on the right of this palette. And I'm going to use a big fluffy brush. No, you know what? I did actually on this eye. That's one bad thing about doing this eye first because you forget what you do. So I'm going to take the top left corner here and I'm going to put that on my lid. I usually start with my blending shade, but for whatever reason I started with my lid color today, so I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so I know this look won't be for everyone because it's kind of colorful, but I figured this would be the perfect time to upload it because I look like I have an Easter egg on my eye, and who doesn't want an Easter egg on their eye? I'm kidding. I actually really like the way this turned out. So then I am taking my ring finger and the second shade here on the right, or the first shade on the right, and I'm just going to use this to tap on the center of my lid. This has a little bit of glittery particles, but it's really pretty to reflect the light on the center of your lid. And then now I'm going to go in with that orange shade with a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to kind of put this in almost as a transition color, and I wanted to use this palette alone. So besides my, you know, shadow that I set my sticky base with, I used all of these eyeshadows just from this palette. So let me know if you've got this palette, and anytime if you guys do looks or if you recreate the look, or even if you have this palette and you do a look with it, tag me on Instagram because I'm always looking for inspiration. And as long as I don't have 3 kids at my feet, I always follow you guys back. I think it's fun to follow y'all. Okay, so that's what I did, and I'm going to go back to this blending shade here in a minute. But then I'm going to take this, it's pretty much like a straight up red. It has a little bit of pink to it, I guess. But I'm going to use this, and I do have to for sure tap my brushes with these eyeshadows. This is a Sigma small tapered blending brush. It's an E45. And I'm just going to place that directly in my crease. I'm not going to bring it up like I did the transition shade. I'm just going to place it directly all the way in my crease to like from my outer corner to my inner corner. I hope that airplane isn't super distracting because there's another one. Of course there is. And then I'm going to dip a little bit into the orange shade again, and I'm just going to take it and blend it. And honestly, you guys, you could stop here. This is a beautiful, just simple look alone. I love these colors, these corals and oranges and almost pinky tones in the crease in the summertime or spring. I know it's just spring. I'm getting a little too excited. But I'm going, because I wanted to use a lot of this palette, I'm going to take both of these colors. So I'm just going to put my brush in both equally and then tap it off. And I'm going to apply this to my outer V. And I wouldn't normally think to do this, but I'm thinking I'm going outside my box, and this palette makes it easy to do that. And I'm going to actually, I always have to add some to the other side, you know, and build up the intensity. But this palette does help you kind of think outside the box. It's a really fun palette, and it's limited edition. So if you want it, go ahead and snag it. I don't have any additional product. I got mine at Walgreens. So, and my Wet n Wild is, the new stuff is over by the cash register now, which it hasn't always been. But, so check over there. So that is all I did. I'm actually going to take my finger and put a little bit more of that kind of shimmery shade on the inner part of, or the middle part of my lid again. And then I'm going to take, what did I do next? I have no idea. I think I'm going to go ahead and line my eye with the Kat Von D Trooper liner. I'm doing a super simple, small eyeliner today. Okay, so I didn't do any kind of wing. I'm going to take a small little detail brush. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. And I'm going to take the top left shade. And this is what I'm going to use in my inner corner, just to brighten it up, like our eyes aren't bright enough. I went ahead and applied the Urban Decay and Freak, the liner in Freak, to my waterline because I don't know, I don't like to do it on camera. It grosses me out when I watch other people do it. And I'm going to take this Sigma E55 and get a little bit, it's just a short shader brush, and I'm going to get a little bit of each of these greens, and I'm going to smudge that on my lower lash line here, just to kind of bring some of that green. And then I'm going to take it and kind of deepen up my outer V even. Like I go under my lash line, and then I kind of fan it or swipe it up. I know I'm not making sense. And then I just kind of add the rest of that product to my outer V there. And that does it for the eyeshadows. Now, I am going to apply mascara on my lower and upper lash line. And I did go ahead, I want to show you guys what I'm wearing on my lips. This is the Tarte Acciode Lip Surgents. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's really pretty. My lips are chapped. It's corally, but it's not like ba-bam. So I'll be right back after I do my mascara. Okay, so there we are with the finished eye look. Like I said, it's a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I do like the way it turned out. The shadows blended really beautiful, and yeah, I definitely recommend this. I think it's $2.99 or $3.99 at Walgreens is where I got mine, and it's limited edition, like I said. So if you want it, be sure and snag it while you can. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Easter or Sunday, whatever you celebrate, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.